Hello, everyone. My name is Gev. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's Wednesday, April 15th. So let's talk capital. All right, let's start with the S&P 500 again. As you guys can see, we pretty much exactly came up to our resistance zone that we've been talking about and rejected it for now. That's the weekly. Let's go to the daily so you can see the orange 50 moving average we were talking about coming in with the resistance at 2850. We got just about right there and rejected it, and we're moving down now. And then the more important thing is that the retail sales came in for the month, and we're pretty much getting negative data everywhere. Nothing positive is coming up. So, like I said on Friday, this rally is just built on negative news. It just doesn't make sense for it to continue much higher than the resistance zones we have outlined right here. Okay, so and tomorrow's unemployment claims come out for the week, so that's for sure going to be negative. We're expecting 5.3 million. We're probably going to get upwards of that, probably into the 6.5, just like last time. So again, just more negative news, and we can't continue to rally based on this negative news. The bigger story here is this, guys. So OPEC nations have decided that they're going to cut oil production, and oil still continues to move downwards. So it really doesn't give a damn about what oil production is looking like. Okay, what it cares about is demand, and I keep talking to you guys about supply and demand. This is a perfect picture of it. The demand for oil just isn't there right now, with everybody leaving, I mean, not leaving their houses and everything. As far as for me, I pumped gas for the second time since the quarantine started yesterday. So I mean, and I usually pump 2 3 times a week. Okay, probably 3 times a week. Okay, so if I've pumped twice in the past month, I mean, pretty much everybody else is doing the same thing, right? So the demand for oil just isn't there. And I'm going to focus on oil right now. This chart is crude oil, and this is basically the entire history of crude oil as far as we can chart it, right? So as you guys can see, we were talking previously about this $13 to $35 price range that we were in since the 80s all the way up until 2004 when we broke out and moved higher, right? Okay, well, we're back there again. Okay, and we're not going to leave this area anytime soon. Okay, so we're going to be in this $13 to $35 channel up until at least 2025. Okay, so we're looking at 5 years of oil spending its time in this price channel. Okay, whether you want to believe that or not, that's up to you. The charts will always tell the truth. Okay, we haven't even touched the bottom of this channel yet over here at $13. This is a monthly chart, so I can go weekly so you guys get a better picture of what's going on here. The bottom dotted white line is at 1302, right? So we're gonna have to touch that at some point this year. Okay, that's just the way this is going to go. We're going to have to touch that sometime throughout this year, which will then push us higher, probably to the 28 $35 range. Okay, and then we'll get rejected and we'll come right back down again. Okay, we're going to hang out in this area. Okay, we failed to break this downtrend how many times now? We said it here in 2008. We rejected it in 2013, in 2014, in 2018, and again in 2020. Okay, we've rejected this downtrend 5 times. I mean, it's clear as day that we're not going back up to it anytime soon, right? We got to hang out and build support before we can break out again, if we're going to break out again. And we just got to wait to see when that happens. Okay, now back to my favorite play so far, gold. Okay, guys, gold has been killing it. I told you guys 1700 breaks. It's a moonshot from there. We're going straight to 18. Well, not straight, but you get what I'm trying to explain here. We're going as quickly as possible to 18. So we broke 17, and where we get to? We got to 1750 before we got a small retracement again, right? Our uptrend that we've been playing is still intact. Okay, that's our gray uptrend right here. Okay, this uptrend is still intact. I'm waiting for a contact as we speak on the 1 hour or 4 hour time scale, so we can re-enter for a long. Okay, as long as this uptrend stays intact, there's no reason why gold shouldn't push higher. Okay, so that's just what we're waiting on gold right now. I mean, the move from 1700 to 1750 was pretty darn quick. Okay, so the retracement is probably going to take some time here. We might get the entry sometime later tonight, maybe tomorrow, but I'm pretty certain we'll get the re-entry. Okay, and then moving on to Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin closed a poor daily candle, but so far this today, which has been 3 hours so far, not a long time, but still some time to show for it, right? It's been 3 hours. We're trying to put down a hammer candle off of the 4 hour 200 moving average. Again, we were talking about this moving average and the 6400 support zone, right? And that's exactly where we are, right? So we hit 6400, we hit the 200 moving average, we hit our support level, and we bounced right off of it so far. We got an hour left until this candle closes, so we'll see how it closes and where we go from there. But as of right now, it's looking pretty good, and we'll check back on it tomorrow. Volume is looking very nice too. So this is the volume, and you guys can see we're seeing pretty nice volume right here coming off at the 6400 level. A lot of buyers at 6400. Okay. For Bitcoin, we're only 26 days away from halving, guys. I keep saying this. I'm gonna keep beating this into your guys' brain. We're 26 days away from halving. If Bitcoin is ever going to perform, it's gonna be now. Okay, Bitcoin's time to shine is the next 60 days here. It's either going to make its move and it's going to get to the price targets that it needs to, 10,000 above, or it's not and it's going to go lower. Okay, there's no nice way to put that. It's either going to do what it was supposed to do or it's not going to do anything and it's going to go lower. Okay, as far as news tomorrow, like I told you guys, unemployment's coming out. I'll definitely be making a video tomorrow for Tesla and I'm sorry, yeah, Tesla, Amazon, and Netflix. We're gonna check back in on those three. Netflix and Amazon are doing great. Tesla is moving higher too, so it's definitely gonna be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. We'll check in on those. We'll check in on Bitcoin tomorrow too, and gold. Hopefully, gold gives us our play. And I'm more interested in the unemployment claims for tomorrow and how the market reacts to it. Because if the number comes in as expected or even higher, or even slightly lower, to be completely honest, it doesn't make a big difference here. Because once that happens, we're now talking about more unemployment claims in a 5 week span than we had in a whole year in 2008. Okay, and now we're talking about 22, 23 million unemployment claims. That's tough pill to swallow for the workforce, for the economy, for the stock market, for just about everyone. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how the markets develop over the next 24 hours, and we'll check back in on it tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.